Hello and welcome to the Just-in-Time readings. Today I'm reading article number 9. Now I'm going to try and position this for you before I read the article because the topic is somewhat strange. So this is a concept that I came across a while ago. In the article I'll share with you the source. And at this stage, I can't remember who's the guru on the subject. It's in the article. I'll get to it in a moment. But the concept is referred to as the headless way. Seems a bit strange. My immediate image is I picture these people walking around like zombies without heads. But that's not it. The concept is about the fact that you can't see your own head. You are inside your head peering out into the world. And in fact, the way you experience the world is through this oval-shaped type of portal that acts as a type of screen onto which you experience the world. So it's very much an inside-out view of the world, which is of course how we experience it, but you need to have a level of consciousness to think of this. Okay, so I'm going to dive on into the article. I'll read it to you, and you can see what I mean by it being weird, but it intrigued me when I heard about it, so I decided to write about it. So the article is called "Can You See Yourself?" and it was published on the 22nd of June 2021. On a Modern Wisdom podcast, Chris Williamson interviewed Richard Lang about the concept of no head. Lang refers to a way of being called the headless way. I'm fascinated by this concept and somewhat mystified because it's such an alternative way of exploring your existence in the world. To best explore this, consider the question, can you see yourself? Instinctively, you may want to answer, well, yes, of course I can see myself. As I write this article, I can see my hands and fingers bouncing across the keyboard. That must be me seeing myself. So perhaps what's required is the question needs to be refined somewhat. So think of it as, can you see your head? One might argue that your head is the center of you. While you might be able to see the side of your nose and the inside of your eye socket, can you see your head? Well, the answer to that is, in fact, no, you can't. When you look out at the world, you see the world around you through an oval-shaped portal, almost as if it's a screen onto which the world presents itself to you. As you travel down the road in your car, the world appears to pass through you as you move forward. It's an interesting concept to think of the world passing through you rather than you passing through the world. Try it. It's an intriguing perspective. When you stand face to face with another person, you see their face and they see yours. But neither of you can see your own face. That person appears in your portal as you do in theirs. The only way you can see yourself is through the eyes of another. Think about that for a moment. Let me read it again. The only way you can see yourself is through the eyes of another. Think about when you became aware of yourself for the first time. You probably can't remember that because it was at a very young age, some time. So a newborn is only conscious of what appears in front of its portal to the world. A baby has no awareness of self and therefore is not self-conscious. Your ego and self-consciousness are a function of your awareness of how others see you because you cannot see yourself. Therefore, at some point, others imprinted you with an awareness of yourself. Their projection of you partly became who you are. On an evolutionary timeline, mirrors and selfie sticks are brand new inventions. Seeing your reflection is not seeing yourself. A reflection is the equivalent of seeing yourself through the eyes of another. If the only way that you can truly see yourself is through the eyes of another, you should pay special attention to who you allow into your portal to reflect yourself back at you. That's the end of the article. And I'm thinking of my ego and how my ego is sensitive to how other people see me. That's all about what ego is. I think about who I am because of my parents and the experiences that they gave me, how they imprinted me with themselves in some way. And this is interesting how these people appearing in my portal are reflecting me. And it's a bit mind-blowing. It's a little bit challenging for me to conceptually hold that in my thought. But I like this idea of a portal and the world passing through me. Try it on for a little bit. See how it works for you. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the Far Post.